Hey guys, so for today we're going to go over the financial statements. In particular, we're going to go over budgets. I believe it's Learning Tool, Learning Tool 4. So go over here to day 5 under the Content tab and click on Budget, Balance Sheet, and Income Statement. This spreadsheet is going to help you be able to do everything you need to for the template and the financial statements for your PFP. So we're going to go over this learning tool so that you can kind of get a better idea of what's expected of you for your budget. Let's go over here to download and click direct download in the Dropbox website. Okay, and then click enable editing so we can fill out the budget. Alright, so here on this tab, it's the 1-year budget. All these cells have formulas in it, so we don't want to touch any of these cells. They'll automatically be filled out as we fill out our budget for the month of January. So let's go over here. Let's click on the 3 dots over here on the left. Go to budget M1 or budget month 1. And then, okay, so if you guys haven't seen any tutorial videos yet, as I've explained previously, the green cells usually indicate cells that we need to fill out for the information or for the formulas to work out, and then the blue or pink cells usually contain formulas, so we don't want to touch these cells. If we do by accident, we can always, for example, if we were to hit 5 or whatever and mess up the formula, we can just hit Control Z and that would change it back, just to undo it. Or if we didn't realize it and we just kept moving on, then you can always re-download the spreadsheet and fill in all your information, which would kind of be a bummer. But just make sure you fill in your stuff in the green cells. So before we get started here, we notice that there's a lot of information to the right and a lot of information down. So what I like to do is I usually like to freeze the cells so we can always have the information present on the screen. So go ahead and click on F6 right here and click on View and then click Freeze Pans. And then what that allows us to do is we can scroll down and we can see which day corresponds to which column. And then if we were just scroll to the right over here, we can always see the information here on the left, which is really nice. So let's get started here. Let's say made $1,000, right? Or I guess this column right here signifies how much you think you're going to make, or how much it's going to cost you, right? So you're kind of you're setting up your budget here in this column. So usually you can be pretty accurate because you kind of know how much you're going to make in the month. But let's say I think I'm going to make $1,000 because I usually make around $500 a paycheck or whatever it is. And then let's say on day 15 of the month you actually got your paycheck, got $500 in gross. And what that does is that modifies the cells here on the sum and then the difference, right? And so right here it's also counting as 50, so we'll delete that. Okay, so now we are minus 500 to our budget amount. So let's say, and then day 29 we made our other 500, and then that brings it to 0. So that's the goal, is usually to have it at 0 or close to it, so that we can follow our budget correctly. Then down here we can fill out our taxes, how much it cost us, or I guess how much it will cost us, our retirement plan deductions, how much are we going to put into savings, and then also medical deductions. And then we can put in our tithing, fast offerings for the month, how much it would be, And then, yeah, basically you just fill out this entire budget right here. And, you know, if let's say you were to spend, you know, $10 at the DI on clothes on day 9, right? So you go to day 9 right here, clothing, spend $10. And then let's say you budget, you know, $20 a month on clothing. And then that'll show you your difference, how much you have left over. So this is pretty neat. It's a nice spreadsheet to kind of see your budget, be able to plan accordingly for the month. And what's nice is it's also in your PFP you need to have a yearly budget. So once you filled out one of the budgets, you see January 18th, or I guess 2018, is all filled out for you for your 1-year budget that you can print off for your PFP. So it's all really nice. These learning tools are super convenient once you figure them out. I know for some it's kind of hard to understand, but hopefully these videos will help some of you understand what Brother Subweeks expects. And yeah, if you guys have any other questions, definitely email Daniel or I at personalfinance200@gmail.com.